Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Knights Talk. I'm your host, Rob Leonard. Today, we have some special guests in the studio. 2 members of this year's Knights of Meaford hockey team are with me today to talk about the upcoming season home opener this coming Thursday night in Meaford versus the Wyerton Rock. Should be an exciting night. With me on my immediate right is Adam Robinson. Adam, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. And Kyle Stevens. Kyle, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming in today, guys. All right, first question. Got to introduce you to the Meaford fans. You're both a lot of new players on the team this year. Adam Robinson, you come from far, far away.
Yeah, Belfast, Northern Ireland.
All right, and tell us a bit about yourself. Where did you play last year?
I played for the Belfast Giants junior team. Trained a bit with the pro team and had 2 games as friendlies with them. And then just bounced around Scotland a bit too. We have Team Scotland, which is representing conference. So played a bit there too and went a bit in for a team in Scotland actually for the Solway Sharks. Played a bit there, so a lot.
All right, this is this your first trip to Canada?
Yeah.
And what do you think of it so far?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Love it.
And the Meaford fans, I guess you'll find out this coming
Yeah.
Thursday night what the Meaford fans are all about, but your impressions so far?
Oh, the town's beautiful. I've met a few people that are close to the team, all lovely people, so I'm looking forward to see the fans on Thursday.
Fantastic. And when the Knights signed you, Danny Smith had you connect with me on Facebook, and I got to talk with you a little bit. And one thing that struck me from the questions I asked you, everything went back to your thoughts as being a team player. It's all about the team, and you weren't so much interested in your own personal stats. To me, that that really stood out in my mind just from my initial impressions of you.
Yeah, I think we should, when you focus on more of a team, you gel better. So I just try to bring that to the Knights, hopefully, and hopefully win a couple more games.
Fantastic. All right, and Kyle Stevens. Kyle, you come from a little bit away too, not quite as far as Ireland, but Boston, Massachusetts. Patriots fan?
Of course, gotta be.
Gotta be, all right.
Yeah.
We won't talk about the Buffalo game 2 weeks ago, right?
Oh, man. Can't believe you're doing this to me. I might have to.
All right, so same type of question to you. Let's talk about where you played last year. And
I played in Vancouver, Washington for the Vancouver Rangers. It's in the WSHL. I played my full season there, and then just was lucky enough to get into contact with the Knights, and was lucky enough to wind up here.
fantastic. And your initial thoughts on Meaford and this area of the country?
It's beautiful, and everyone seems to be like they're ready for the season just as much as we are. Everyone's a super fan. Everyone wants to see us do well. So I think that's going to help us out a lot in the long run. Hearing the crowd chant and stuff. So.
Well, in Canada, it's I guess in Ireland, it's you live for your football team, right?
Yeah.
For your soccer team, and in the United States, I guess it's either football or it's baseball.
Yeah.
Right. But in Canada, everybody, the community's identity is their hockey team. So, and the Knights had a really good season last year, so the fans are really excited again for this year. And from what I've seen initially, although you're 1-4 right now, there's a lot of talent on this team. You've had 2 weeks off, maybe not a great thing, but maybe having all these new players, it might be an advantage to get some of the systems worked in again. Adam?
Yeah, we had a full week of practice last week. We worked on a few things. We've a few players left and a few players joined, so hopefully we're ready to go on Thursday.
Your opponent on Thursday night, and that'll be the first game for us with Rogers TV, and I'm really super excited about it. I had a great time last year. It was my first year as play-by-play announcer for the Knights, but really excited for that. How about you? How are you guys feeling about that?
I think our record doesn't show the potential we have. We have a very good team. I think we've kind of got caught playing down to our other team's levels, but I think once we pick it up and we start playing at a consistent pace, we'll be probably. I think we'll be better than last year's team. That might be. I don't think it will be too far stretched. I think we'll be able to come out with a better record and then have an overall good setting. Maybe hopefully go deep in the playoffs and maybe make something out of it.
really tough division this year to get. Since last year there were 3 divisions. There was North, Central, and South. This year there's North and South. So they've brought a lot of the teams over from the original North Division, and you'll be seeing them this year. We didn't see a lot of these teams last year, so it'll be interesting for us as well. But as I said on last week's show, looking at the stats, you have the exact same record at 1-4 right now, but defensively the team is better by about, I think it was 14 goals or something like that. Still needing a bit more offense, but in my estimation, that's going to come.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think that's really all that's been holding us back so far. We get the opportunities. We just got to bear down and finish them. Our defense has gone a lot better, I mean, personally, since I've been here. Not me, I'm saying the team as well. The coach has helped me get better at defense, has helped the team get better at defense, and I think we're all coming together now. It's a very strong group, Everyone's very good friends. I haven't been a part of a group like this in a while, where everyone's got each other's backs and everyone's good friends.
And that's really important, isn't it, Adam? In any team, it's really difficult to get a group of 20 or 22 people to actually like each other. So if you can overcome that, or to get that to happen, that spells well for the success of the team.
Yeah, it was good. Nate and Dean said at the start that this is the closest group of guys that we've had that they've coached anyway, and we've been talking, obviously not Cad, he joined quite late, but the boys at the core signings from the summer, we've been talking all summer and stuff, so we've got to know the guys before we got here, and when we got here it made it a bit easier.
Fantastic. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so how does the play in the GMHL, or the quality of play so far? You've only had 5 games to compare to, but compare the quality of play as to what you used to play or what you played last year.
Oh yeah, it's a lot quicker from them back home. The rinks are a lot smaller here. We play an Olympic size back home and all over England and Scotland, so there's a few guys that have had the same experience that I have, like Callum, Queen and Daniel, where the rinks are so much shorter, so you have less time to think. And the style of play is a lot different too. Obviously, it's not as much as, it is systematic, but you're going a lot quicker. Your forecheck's important here, where in the Olympic size, you have a bit more time and space to think.
Right, absolutely. Okay, and for you, Kyle?
I think it's definitely a little bit faster than what I was playing at last year, but I think that comes with, it's an overager league, so a lot of the older guys, like myself and Adam here, everyone's a little bit faster, they're built into their body. It's not a lot of the younger guys who are coming in, trying to get used to juniors. It's usually guys that are already there, trying to go somewhere to pro, college. So it is very fast, and, you get to bring guys over. Like, I've never played with someone who's played in a pro league before, especially from Ireland, and they come over and you see how quickly they adapt to the rink size, and it makes it look like they've been playing there the whole time. And it's I'm still having trouble getting used to it, and he's already used to it, and he's going around everyone, and I'm still trying to figure out what I got to do with the puck. So it's cool to see how everyone adapts to the game differently.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Maybe now we could take a look at the league standings, and looking forward to Meaford's opening game on Thursday night. New Tecumseh Civics. They were the Alliston Coyotes from last year, but I believe they're maybe 10-0 right now. Yeah, they've won their last 2 games and still with an average of. But you guys played them, and you played them really tight. They only beat you 4-2, but you outshot them 37-30 in that game. Yeah,
that's one of the games that Kat was talking about. Like, we've played the top teams in this league, and we could definitely, if we fine-tune our forwards and score a few more goals, we could definitely be up there for sure.
Right, and then taking a look, Parry Sound was in the original North Division last year. They're at 9-1. Taking a look down, you guys are sitting at number 10 right now, but obviously you've only played 5 games, and that's about half the amount that the other ones have played. So it'd be interesting to see. You make up those 5 games. There's 10 points, right? Yeah. So, but as you can see, Wyerton picked up a win, but it was a game that was forfeited by Bracebridge. Bracebridge sitting there at 0-6, and Orangeville having a tough start at 1-8. You guys shut Orangeville out 4-0. That was a good game for Meaford, and if I watched the game, I saw the game, and from what I could see, if it wasn't for the Orangeville goalkeeper in the first period, you guys easily could have been up 8 or 9-0. But his play was.
He had a brilliant.
He just had, from what I could see, trouble finishing around the goal.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. He shut us out quite good. It was a tough to score on them, but we sneaked a few in, so need to get them at home.
Yeah, I could see, again, probably some more practice would help in positioning of players and stuff like that. And Nathan Parrish and Dean Martin, great coaches, and I'm sure they're going to have you guys ready for Thursday night. So,
Definitely.
So, what else? Anything else you'd like to add?
Not really, no.
You want to say something to the Meaford fans?
The Meaford fans.
Come on out Thursday night.
Yeah, make sure you come out Thursday night. We'll pick up a win.
All right, and Kyle?
Just come show your support October 13th. Hopefully, I think for sure we're going to get the win, but I don't want to jinx it just yet. So, but a few more practices here, so come on, watch us practice first.
All right. Now, you need to say hellos. You got to say hello to somebody out there. It's on the internet, so they're going to see it back home.
I'll just say hello to the family back home. That's it.
All right, and Kyle?
Hi to the family. Pat Pearson, my billet brother, he wanted me to say hi. And Tyler Kroles, he's unfortunately left the team, but he was a great guy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks very much for doing this, and good luck on Thursday night. I'll see you at the rink Thursday night. I'm as excited as you guys are, I think, to get the season started again. Had such a great time with the Knights last year. Just a class group of people to be associated with, and the players have always been really, the players were all great last year, and I'm sure the crop that's in here this year is going to be the same. So, again, thank you very much, guys. And that's going to do it for this week's edition of Knights Talk. For producer Mark Perry, I'm Rob Leonard. We'll see you next time.